And we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Hi, this is Jim Miller, and this is Audience Building Wednesdays, live number 38 for Unlocking Personal Leadership. And today I want to talk about start where you are and grow. I want to share with you where I started and show you my face or my YouTube channel, and just tell you where I'm at with on my audience building journey. And maybe, just maybe, it'll inspire you to give it a try too, or do something to get started building your audience. And you probably can tell by now, if you've listened to me for the last 48 seconds, that I'm not perfect. This is not something that's you have to be perfect to get started doing and having fun with it. So it's to me, it's about getting out there, getting started, getting something going, building momentum, being consistent, and having fun with it. That's really the bottom line for me, is having fun. And you know what? I think when you get started doing something, it's tough. It was tough for me at first to get this going. My first 20 live videos were hell. Yeah, I'd say that. They were not fun. But I had a goal to make 100 of those little live videos. And all I did was go on Facebook, use my phone, and I created a little topic, and I decided I'm going to talk for 3 to 6 minutes on that topic without any notes. Just hit go and talk for 3 to 6 minutes. Try to make it something that was interesting. Try to make it something that people would maybe be interested in listening to. But most of all, it was something that was interesting to me. And I think that's what transferred over. So pick something that you love, that you like to talk about, that you want to share, and set your goal to start sharing that live to the world. And those Facebook lives, those first ones that I did, I don't know if I might have had maybe 5 people watching. So it really, you have to work at getting people to look at you and see what you're doing and to pay attention, because there's so much out there. You just get lost in the din and the noise. So the main thing, I think, is to have the interest in building your audience, set a goal, and then just go make it happen. Get out there, start doing something. It doesn't matter what it is. Just be consistent every day. Every day, commit to doing 3 to 6 minutes and do 100 of those little videos. And at first 100 seems like a lot, but it goes fast. And when you get 20 done, after you've finished getting through the hell part, it starts getting fun, and then it gets easier, and then things start happening for you. The other things in your life begin to come together. You build confidence, and you have access to telling your story. And then people start asking you questions about your story and where you started and what your interests are. And then you can talk about those things. So having something to say starts with your passion in your heart. Where's your passion? Where do you love to spend time? What do you love to spend time doing? And what would you share with the world for free? That's really what it's all about. So that's how I got started. That's been my attitude. My attitude still is just have fun with this. Don't worry about who's watching, who's listening, whether or not you have an audience, whether or not you're making money at it, whether or not you're any good. Don't worry about it. Just do it, and you'll get better. With anything, you when you do something long enough and you be consistent with it, you'll get better. So just keep that in mind and muscle through the first 20, and things will get easier. Not saying that it's easy yet for me, but it's easier. And as it's getting easier, I'm starting to add things, add nuance, that will make me better. Trying to get better at this, add lighting, add little, I started doing these recorded, and I put them up after I recorded them onto YouTube. And then a couple months ago, I started switching to doing them in a live format, which is what I'm doing right now. So this is going out live to the world. And at first that was intimidating to me. I didn't want to do them live because I thought, well, I don't want to make mistakes. But again, after you start doing these a while and you start surrounding yourself with people who are good at it and doing it, I have a coach. His name is Ken Walls, and he's got a program called Grow Live Academy. And I am a member of that group, and they've been very helpful for me. They've got great training. Ken's put together an amazing training. You can go online and just go through his video training. And so I'm learning while I'm doing. And I love that. That's Cal Poly San Luis Obispo is where I went to college, and that's a learn by doing school. And I've always thought that's a great way to go. So learn by doing. And so I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the polish yet, but I'm just making this happen. So, and I want to show you what my channel looks like. I have a YouTube channel, and I have a show that I've called Bold Leadership Stories. And what we do is we talk about stories that people, leaders have, and it's just all about leadership and exceptional leaders living exceptional lives. It's the stories that they created for themselves, and we share that. And the show lasts anywhere from half hour to, I've had some last over 2 hours. So it's just a matter of a chat, and it's really easy and fun. And so let me share that with you right now. And so here's my Bold Leadership Stories channel. And again, it's experiences shaping exceptional lives. That's what we talk about. And so I have at this point 75 subscribers. So, just getting started. And I've got 116 videos up. I've done live interviews. I've done recorded interviews, and I'm also doing this show, Unlocking Personal Leadership, live, and putting those up on Facebook or LinkedIn. I'm sorry, YouTube. All that stuff is coming soon, but right now they're on YouTube. So, and you can see, kind of the videos I've got. I have videos. I have all these videos that I've done and interviewed people from all kinds of places, all kinds of backgrounds, and all kinds of experiences, and some really fun interviews that I've had meeting people. So, just that by itself, having access, some vehicle like this that I can have a chat with people I really wouldn't have had these chats with otherwise, and getting to know them is just a lot of fun. Getting their stories and being able to share those stories with the world. To me, it's my passion. I love doing it, and I love sharing stories and learning about things that they know, and then pulling those in and using those myself as I grow in my leadership skills. So let's see, I have these videos, and you can sort them. These are the latest videos, and then I have the ones that are popular. It sorts these for you. So I have one that has 648 views by Mr. Craig Sides, and Craig owns Temecula Valley Solar, and he's a former radio broadcast jockey, and just fun to be around. Has always got stories to tell, and he's just a lot of fun. So his video is going gangbusters now. It's got 648 views right now. And then the next one is Sky York, and his videos done 113 views in 9 months. So yeah, he's doing great too. Another very popular guy here in the Temecula Valley. He's always publishing something. He's a successful guy, and he's having fun sharing his stories around too. So it's been a great experience getting to meet him. And Sky was also the one that got me involved with volunteering up at the plateau, helping with my community service efforts. And that was just a beautiful experience for me last summer, having to do that. So, and Sky introduced me to the program, and he probably wouldn't have invited me to do that and enrich my life in that way unless I had interviewed him on my show, because he got to know me a little bit and I him, and so he was comfortable enough to invite me along, and it's been great. So, and Mr. Jim Toth, Mr. Jim Toth, he was an interview that I did. He was a helicopter pilot in the Marines and ended up in his military career being on the team that shuttles the president around. For 4 years he did that, and now he's an owner of the franchise for Chick-fil-A here in the Temecula Valley. Very successful gentleman, and his interview is very exciting. It went for over an hour, and we got some tremendous leadership nuggets in there. And one of the things that I'm doing now is I'm using a software program called Opus Clips, and I've pulled it. What that does is you put the video into that program, and it parses out all the different segments of the video and creates little shorts and reels for you, so that you can publish those and start promoting the show that way. So starting to do that. I just did my first one today, and I used a video that I'd done by Mr. Mike Miller, who's the founder of a company that helps startups with financing and resources, and it's called Wild Horse Labs. Wild Horse Labs, and so you might want to check that out. But I encourage anybody to just start doing this. Start having some kind of a show that you do something that you're passionate. Interview somebody, interview people. Don't worry about anything. Just keep it really simple, keep it really basic, and just start. That's all I did. I use Canva to make these little headers, and I use the YouTube channel is free. You just sign up. You can create a free channel. This doesn't cost me much at all. I think my biggest expense is Canva, and that's really not that much per year. So really no excuse to not do something with this idea, I think. You've got a computer, and you've got a passion for something that you love to do. So take the initiative, get out of your way with your fear, your crazy, silly fear, and make it happen. So that's my building my audience. And if you have any thoughts, any ideas, anything you're doing, I'd love to hear about what you're doing now to build your audience. I know there's people that are leagues and leagues ahead of me on this journey, and I'm always learning something new, and that makes it fun too, because it's not the perfection, it's the consistency. It's success. Success loves speed, and it also loves consistency. I think, I don't have to be fast, and I don't have to be that good. All I have to do is be consistent and just want to do a better job, want to have a desire to create really good content for people. And that's really what's needed. I started studying AI now, and I've been looking into all that, and that's a cool thing. It's amazing. There's a lot to learn there, and a lot going on, and it's moving really fast. But in the end, it's in when you're looking to create a relationship with somebody, it's about human to human, not machine to human. So, the AI is cool stuff, and it'll help automate a lot of the processes. But the bottom line is that nose to nose, toes to toes, the belly to belly idea, that's really where the rubber meets the road for any relationship, is being able to sit down, talk to somebody eye to eye, break bread, drink a little wine together, have a conversation, talk about life. And that's where trust is really built. And that's where relationships are. You can get started with that, though, by doing this kind of thing, building those bridges and sharing your passion and being vulnerable, getting out there and showing who you are and where you're coming from. People respond to that. They don't always like it. There are people out there that that will tell you you're full of crap, and that's fine. That's part of the growth of doing this. Don't worry about it. They're out there, but so what? Just start, make a start. And I'd love to hear about that. If I'm sparking some interest in you and you're inspired to go do something, drop me a note. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear what you're doing, and I'll support you however I can. I'm really passionate about this idea, and being a leader somewhere in your life, growing your leadership, unlocking that leadership that's there. It's inside you. It's waiting to come out. I know it's there. It just needs a little bit of space to grow, and you have to step outside your comfort zone just a little bit at a time, and just keep moving out. Just keep moving out, little bits at a time, baby steps. Have little successes, and the failures that you have aren't that big a deal. It's because you're going to learn something from those. So when you learn from your failures, next time you do it, you'll be better. I remember when I was learning how to snow ski back when I was in my early teens, and working during the week to make enough money to get as a lift ticket, and then going up and spending my weekends snow skiing and pushing myself really hard. So I'd get on the lift, and I'd go up the hill, and I'd look for people that are skiing better than I was, and I'd watch them as I was getting a ride up the hill. And then when I got off the lift, I'd start skiing down, and I'd try to do what I learned from watching that person coming down, and just repeat after repeat after repeat, failure after failure after failure. And pretty soon I got better at it, and I got better. Now I can ski double black diamond runs, jump off cornice. It's been a while since I've done any of that, but at one point I was pretty good. So it's taking that leap of faith that I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna be good at this, and then be willing to suck at it for a while. I think it was Jim Rohn or Zig Ziglar, one of those guys, said, it's okay to suck at something for a while, but keep pushing, keep getting better, and eventually you'll look back and go, wow, what a journey. And that was fun. And now I'm really good at it. So where's the next challenge? So let that be this for building your audience. Step out of your comfort zone, try something, and let me know what it is. I'd love to hear what you're doing. So with that, I'm going to call it a night. Have an awesome afternoon. I'm going to another event this evening on my book. That's out of my comfort zone too. I'm participating in writing a book and be an author. It's a project called Trajectory by Mr. Scotty Carlisle. So just looking forward to that experience. And I'll be going there to their event, and they have a live in-person event tonight up in Corona. So I'll give you a report on that. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about generational wealth. That's what we talk about on Thursdays. So if you're into generational wealth, watch for my show. I'm not sure what time it'll be, but I'll be putting in a broadcast tomorrow, and we're going to talk about a topic related to generational wealth building. So again, have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.